Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach.
As is always the best case. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, we've got Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now, here's Capella. Over Claxton. And he overshot that one, missing. The Nets on offense. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target with his three. Now Collins. Pass to Young. Murray outside. And the dunk by Capella.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith, and the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Murray with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Murray outside. Pass to Hunter. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Clock at 4. Here's Dinwiddie. Goes back up. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The Hawks working the ball around. Passes it to Murray. Outside Collins. Hunter on the wing. Oh, good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here is Young, and get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Shoots from the line. Hunter, no good.
Easy. Chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Johnson against Murray. Dinwiddie right side. Bridges outside. Missed inside. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Johnson, the pass to Bridges. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. Bridges shot. Good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Murray outside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by Atlanta. And stolen by Murray. Young with no one around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Nets with the lead. Here's Bridges into the lane. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges. Thundering slam off the bounce.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Goes up at the stripe. Murray, good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game out. The pass to Bridges. Johnson outside. 3-pointers off the mark. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Hunter for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Capella. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Johnson kicks to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Fires with 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line.
The Nets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point, and that one misses. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's Griffin, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. And he jams it with authority.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So for the Nets, Thomas checked in for Johnson. Edmund Sumner comes in for Bridges. And Simmons subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Simmons. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
You can't give Simmons a lane like that, especially in these pick and rolls. He is able to thread the needle.
Here's Holiday. It's a 3-point game. Griffin passes to Fernando. There's the steal. Simmons against Holiday. Simmons dishes to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Sumner kicks to Simmons. Pass to Sumner. They grab their own miss. Sharp. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And he gets it back. Here's Thomas. Pass to Sharp.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Here's Sumner.
First quarter.
Missed it. Even after all those chances. Smitty, you gotta love how the big man Okongwu is developing.
Kevin, especially from a defensive perspective, he defends the rim with confidence. And I also like his shot selection.
And it's Simmons. Oh!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Dishes to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. Here's Sumner. Misses the three. The Hawks trail by 3. Okongwu, the pass to Griffin. Here's Fernando. Outside Holiday. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Here's Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Here's Fernando. After the basket by Brooklyn. A nice shot by Griffin.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Simmons. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
He hits the second from the line. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 2.
The Hawks.
The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
They've got Sharp. Thomas is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Sumner in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Now here's Simmons. After the miss from Trae Young. And Simmons kicks to O'Neal. Rebounded by the Hawks. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just one on the basket from Collins.
Nice, smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Simmons passes to Thomas. Back to Simmons. Here's Sumner. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And Simmons kicks to O'Neal. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Bridges in for Thomas. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Simmons passes to Claxton. Collins with it, now guarded by Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Passes it to Young.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
And Simmons kicks to Sumner. Collins against Bridges. Simmons looking it over. Over Hunter. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got 5 now.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Now, here is Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Edmund Sumner. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So the wing on the left. Collins kicks to Murray. Down low. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Dinwiddie wide open. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Nets?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Murray, the pass to Hunter. And here's Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Collins. The offensive rebound. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And Capella sends it back. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Bogdanovic.
Johnson against Bogdanovic. Dinwiddie, left side. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Hawks.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Right at the free throw line. That misses off the backboard. Nets leading by 3. To the middle, here's Claxton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Atlanta has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Bogdanovich. That one, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Hunter. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Holiday gets the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. That 3 off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
An absolute sharp shooter with his quick release. Bogdanovich gets it to go.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 11. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Griffin kicks to Hunter. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here is Thomas, following the 3-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. A shot by Johnson, no good. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Mosley Neal's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Capella.
Nets foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Mills, who's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Simmons, and no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. For 3, Hunter. Simmons pulls it in. Nets trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
The Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Okongwu kicks to Holiday. Griffin passes to Hunter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Murray's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Steve, you got to respect Royce O'Neal's consistency from beyond the arc.
Kevin, he takes shots he knows he can hit, and he keeps his three-point percentage above average season to season.
They get it back. And Okongwu slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Murray outside. Shoots over Mills. Murray, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball, did you see that?
And no issues getting up to Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter.
And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams.
Kenny, what? That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Here to put on a show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So it's Atlanta now. The lead is 2. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the 1.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Bridges comes in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Patty Mills. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. High post shot. They get the rebound. Unable to get that one. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Young. Bridges with the board. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 40% from the field. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's on Clint Capella.
And give him credit. Simmons struggled at the line when he entered the league, but Ben's really improved his foul shooting.
No good on the second free throw. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by Collins. Simmons dishes to Bridges. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. For 3, Hunter. Good work defensively by Johnson.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And Young kicks to Murray. Hunter, the pass to Murray. Lets it fly from 18. That's good on the jump shot. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Collins kicks to Young. To the inside. Capella bounce pass. In the corner, it's Hunter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hunter's got 14.
What Hunter's showing tonight is when the team needs him to be a scorer, he can do it.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Bridges against Murray. And here is Bridges. He has 7. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Young finds Hunter. And stolen by Simmons. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Johnson. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Atlanta. Claxton the pass to Bridges. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Teardrop shot. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Thomas kicks to Bridges. Back to Thomas. Dinwiddie outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And John Collins does just about everything you want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in. The Hawks leading by 5. Collins finds Murray. Young from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Griffin comes in for DeJounte Murray. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
on the night, free throw numbers for him, 9 attempts, made 7. He misses the free throw.
And with as often as he's gotten himself to the line, it would be a big help if he could keep knocking them down like that.
Atlanta leading by 5. Young taking his time here. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Finney Smith passes to Sharp. Nice move. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Out to the right wing. Thomas against Griffin. Over Thomas. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Nets trail by 7. Dinwiddie kicks to Sumner. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the left side wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Young passes to Bogdanovich. And again, it's Atlanta.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The Hawks leading by 4, and Edmund Sumner is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Young outside. Griffin against Thomas. Griffin with it. He has 6. Shot from free throw range. The rebound by Sharp. The Nets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Doubled by Okongwu. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Atlanta with the ball. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Bridges. Over Bogdanovich. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Griffin.
3rd team foul. Now, into the lineup for the Hawks.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the 3rd. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Bridges. Rebound, Atlanta. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Atlanta again missing. Nets trail by 6. And Simmons kicks to Sumner. A 3-pointer off the mark.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Young. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in. The Hawks leading by 6. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Okongwu. Clock is at 3. Murray, good.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
And Simmons kicks to Sumner. That's Thomas outside. No good. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten. Their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got O'Neal. Thomas is out there with Sharp. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Nets trail by 9. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Knocked away and stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the dunk by Capella.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Thomas passes to Sharp. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
It's a plus. Advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put them over the limit.
Collins kicks to Young. The pass to Murray. Hunter on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Puts it up from 15. Murray, good. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Very hard guy to match strides with. Also, Murray varies his pace, and he can stop on a dime.
Here's Finney-Smith, and the rejection by Collins. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And that one's good. Hunter.
The defense was there, but overall, DeAndre Hunter showing his foot. Work and agility in the lane.
Timeout called the Nets.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. It hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bridges in for Thomas. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Jacks up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Here's Capella. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Sumner, defended by Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got back down now to 10 as they pick up the bucket from Sumner.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's the teardrop, and it's laid up and in by Young.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Sumner kicks to Bridges. Looking to get it going, and the rejection by Collins.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Impeccable from the line since halftime. And Collins has shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Ben Simmons comes in for Edmund Sumner.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Johnson for three, and the Nets another three. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
6 to shoot. Here's Murray. Offensive rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And they double up Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Dinwiddie's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Dinwiddie drives in. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Atlanta leading by 8. Murray, the pass to Capella. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Pass to Claxton. The dish to Bridges. The shake. Claxton tips it back in.
Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Atlanta's shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Let's go, everyone.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Hunter kicks to Young. Outside for Murray. Just 4 to shoot.
Fourth quarter.
Over Johnson. The Hawks again can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
High post Young. Simmons is there. Young, no good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. Just couldn't finish.
Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Foul. First team.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Nets?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Yeah,
First personal foul. Team second. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. And out the line, shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
and Simmons might wish this wasn't on him, but he's got to focus here and show up for his guys. And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Young dishes to Hunter. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shoots over Bridges. They grab their own miss. It's deflected. Driving to the basket. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Young for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Bridges against Murray. Bridges passes to Johnson. Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it out.
Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And so Jacque Vaughn calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
Let's hear it. Come on, we're almost there.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show us some love.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. David, thank you as always.